Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Do It's Wonderful. Today I'm gonna tell you information about our universe and tell you what is Big Bang, before Big Bang, the other theories of our universe, how will universe be before Big Bang, and many more. Now first start with Big Bang. The question is, what is Big Bang? A Big Bang is a theory widely accepted that explanation for the existence of our universe. It states that the universe began as a singularity from a hot, dense state and rapidly expanded, means not exploded as the same suggests, and over nearly 13.8 billion years to the state that we are in a present and continues to expand. First second after Big Bang started for the forming the subatomic particles, and after 3,80,000 years later electrons and nuclei combined into atoms, and over 300 million years later stars and galaxies began to form, and after 9 billion years later from the Big Bang formation of the solar system and earth. Due to the Big Bang, the universe expanded and it drastically cooled down rapidly. The temperature dropped from an extremely hot 5.5 billion degrees. This caused the elementary particles to combine or degrade, especially the protons decayed and the free electrons combined with the nuclei. A million years later, this light started passing through the universe. This primary light, or the afterglow, is known as the cosmic microwave background radiation (CMBR), which was discovered by an American physicist Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson quite accidentally in 1965. Along with the evidence and fact, the scientists haven't yet been able to find any objects predating the Big Bang. Hence, this theory has been accepted only as of now. Now let's step ahead and move to our second topic. Our second topic is what existed before the Big Bang. The question of what the beginning of the universe was like has been debated and pondered for over millennia. There are three theories which are famous among them. The first is supernatural theories, means the gods or several gods have created the universe, and then the rest of the creation was a void. This is supernatural theories. Our second theory is the scientific perspective. The modern scientists mostly agree that the universe began around 14 million billion years ago with the Big Bang. The scientists have argued amongst them and didn't find any of the article among the what existed before the Big Bang. The most of the scientists also argued that the universe had a beginning, so this debate is a fairly recent one. Our third and the last theory, what existed before the Big Bang, is the bigger picture. In this theory, it is said that our universe, is a child universe which is broke away from a parent universe during a Big Bang. Then, if our planet is a part of a solar system, which is a part of a galaxy, which is a part of a universe, which is a part of a parent universe, can you imagine how vast infinity is? This is the third and the last theory of our what existed before the Big Bang. Now let's step forward for our next topic. Our next topic is other theories of our universe. There are the four famous theory: oscillation model theory, steady state theory, Awking Turok theory, and eternal inflation theory. Let's start with the oscillation model theory. This theory states that the universe is a cyclic process. It started with a Big Bang and will continue till the universe expands to its maximum size. At this point, there will be a rapid contraction called the Big Crunch until the universe contracts back to the single point. The singularity would then explode again, restarting the cycle. These oscillating cycles are a result of the collision of brains. BRANS brains. The brains are thought of as multidimensional membrane with something called a higher dimensional volume. The mathematical model of this is quite complex. Our next theory is the steady state theory. This theory is now an obsolete expanding universe model. It was proposed as an alternative to the Big Bang theory. In this theory, new matter is continuously created as the universe expands. Majority of cosmologists, astrophysicists, and astronomers now reject this theory. The observational evidence points to a cosmology with a finite age of the universe. This theory does not predict any age or a distinct point of origin. The idea of originally proposed by Sir James Jeans during the 1920s. This theory asserts that although the universe is expanding, it does not change its appearance over time. Therefore, the universe has no beginning or ending. Our next theory is the Awking Turok theory. This theory coexists with the Big Bang. Rather than explaining the Big Bang itself, it tries to explain that the Big Bang needed an impetus. The impetus was provided by a particle that they describe as an instanton. The instanton is a hypothetical particle that has a mass of a p but is much smaller in size. As a result, for this basic assumption, the theory is also called the universe from a p theory. Our last famous theory is eternal inflation theory. This theory states that our universe is just one among the many universes that exist. According to this theory, the rapid expansion following the Big Bang never really stopped. It just continued in other universes. Thus, this inflation is eternal. In the theories of eternal inflation, the phase of the inflation of our universe expansion will never end. This is true for only for some regions of our universe. As these regions expand very quickly, most of the volume of our universe at any given time is inflating. Our next topic is that will the universe end? There are several theories that predict that the end of the universe. However, if it will actually occur is uncertain. Scientists have been researching this and have come up with three theories as to how our universe could came to an end. There are three schools of thought that consider the universe to be flat, open, or closed. Open universe means that the universe will expand forever. Its matter contains will spread and become thinner and thinner. The galaxy will exhaust their resource to make new stars. The existing star will slowly fade. Instead of a fairy structure, the galaxy will transform into coffins filled with dust and dead stars. Then the universe will become dark, cold, and eventually lifeless. Closed universe means the theory that astronomers believe that a closed universe will reduce its pace until it reaches its maximum size. Then it will recoil, collapsing on itself. Simultaneously, the universe will become denser and hotter until it ends in a hot and dense singularity. A closed universe will lead to what is called a big crunch, which is the opposite of the Big Bang. However, scientists are still researching the end of our universe. The Big Crunch. Big Crunch is based on Einstein's theory of general relativity. This theory suggests that the universe expansion will stop at a certain point and it will begin to collapse into itself, pulling everything with it until it is transformed into a biggest black hole. Multiverse. The multiverse theory states that there will be no real end of the universe. It states that when our universe was created, there were multiple more universes created and that they are all at different stages of their existence. When our universe ends, there will be other universe that will still go on and new universes that will be created. A false vacuum. A false vacuum is a vacuum where the entropy is great but has not yet reached its maximum state. As a result, there is still a lower energy state that can be reached and some usable energy left in this false vacuum. This theory believes that every time we reach such a false vacuum, the universe decays to reach a true vacuum and begins multiple new universes in this process. The Big Bounce. Big Bounce is a theorized scientific model related to the beginning of the known universe. According to one version of the Big Bang theory of cosmology, in the beginning the universe had infinite density. This seems to be at odds with everything else in physics. The Big Bounce is also a cyclic theory. It consists of multiple repetitions of the Big Bang followed by big crunches. The main difference in the absence of the BRANE membranes that dilate and bleed entropy out of the universe. Now let's move forward, and our next topic is wormholes. A wormhole is a passage through the space-time continuum that would create a quicker route for long journeys across the universe. This is true only in theory. The existence of wormhole is predicted on the basis of the theory of general relativity. They could be dangerous, and in case of a sudden collapse, extreme radiation and unsafe contact with exotic matter could occur. Wormholes are so tiny that humans couldn't use them, but with new technology, scientists could possibly capture and enlarge them so that they could be useful to us. According to Hawking, this is surely possible as long as we prepare ourselves for some feedback. If we were to artificially extend the life of a tunnel through folded space-time, then there is a possibility that a radiation feedback loop may occur. This would destroy the time tunnel like an audio feedback can ruin a speaker. The wormhole allows superluminal or faster than light travel by ensuring that the speed of light is not exceeded locally at any time. While traveling through a wormhole, subluminal or lower than light speed are used if two points are connected by a wormhole. Then the time taken to cross it would be less than the time taken by a light beam to travel through space outside the wormhole. However, a light beam traveling through the wormhole would always be faster than the traveler. To understand this phenomenon better, we can use the analogy that running from one place to another may take longer than driving the same distance. Our universe is huge and includes those things that we can see and know about, as well as those that we cannot. The planet, star, and galaxy comprise only a small part of it. The part of the universe that we can see is called the Observable Universe. It is currently about 91 billion light years in diameter. The size of the entire universe is unknown and may be infinite years in diameter. The size of the entire universe is unknown and may be infinite. There are probably more than 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe currently. Our universe is made up of the following elements: energetic universe, star cluster, starbird, distant quasar, galaxy group, planet, unknown universe, and small world. There is lot of energy in our universe. This energy might help us to explain the mysterious of its infiniteness. There are both positive and negative energies present. However, light energy allows us to see the objects in our universe. The energy present in celestial objects help us to get a better understanding of it. Another form of energy that exists in the universe is that of the X-rays. The explanation of it is known as to be energetic universe. Distinct quasars are quasars which are extremely bright centers of distant galaxy powered by supermassive black holes at their centers. Their light may help us probe the period when the first stars and galaxies were forming. Quasars are studied through telescopes both on Earth and in space. Galaxy group. The studies suggest that galaxies exist in groups. Galaxies that are a part of such groups frequently interact and even merge together in a vibrant cosmic merging of interacting gravity. When the stars are born, they grow from large clouds of gas. As a result, they form in groups of clusters. After the remnant of gas is heated and blown away, the stars come together due to gravity. This is called star cluster. Stars are born when clouds of gases and dust collapse. Due to this, their density and temperature increases. The temperature and density are highest at the center of the cloud, where a new star eventually develops. The object that is formed at the center of a collapsing cloud and which later grow into a star is called a protostar. Planets are from one aspect of our universe. Our solar system has 8 planets along with their natural satellites. The 8 planets orbit the sun. Interestingly, evidence shows that there are several other planets in other galaxies. Besides the galaxies, stars, and planets, there are also objects that float around in space. These objects include comets, asteroids, meteors, as well as moons of other planets. Last topic is unknown universe. Scientists suggest that our universe is composed as follows: approximately 68% dark energy, 27% dark matter, and 5% normal matter. Studies about dark energy continue to astonish scientists as very little is known about this energy.